This one hurts. Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, and King Dingbat here, and what a horrible performance by the Philadelphia Eagles today. They fall to the Giants 13-7, and I got a lot to say, but first and foremost, I got to start with this. I got to give a congratulations to the New York Giants, the New York Giants fans, Michael Strahan, they retired his jersey today, on beating the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys went out there. You were better than us. You beat us fair and square. We're not gonna make any excuses. You went out there and you won. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to Bad Dog. Congratulations to the Entertainer. Congratulations to Pizzle. You guys won. And for the next few weeks, you get to enjoy it on us. No question about it. And then hopefully we'll get you back in Philly and we'll get some revenge ourselves. But congratulations to all the Giant fans. You guys won. I don't want to make excuses. This is a hard game for me. This is maybe the hardest loss I had all year. Because I had a bet with Bad Dog. I bet Bad Dog that if the Eagles would lose, that the next time the Eagles and Giants play, I would have to wear Giants gear. So the next time we play the Giants, I actually have to stream with Giants gear on. That is going to be very hard for me. First of all, I don't own any Giants gear, so I gotta have to buy some stuff. Second of all, it's embarrassing. It's gonna be maybe one of the most humiliating things I've ever done. But it has to be done. And congratulations to Bad Dog for winning the bet. The little Pizzle Fizzle trophy, whatever that is out there, Pizzle won that. And Philly 500 and the Eagles, we take a double moonwalking at the ass. That's the only way I can say. Today was horrible. It was horrible. Jalen Hurts was not good. He was not good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make excuses. He was bad. 3 interceptions. Couldn't throw anything. He couldn't throw to anybody. For most part, he couldn't throw to anybody. At the end of the game now, he threw a couple passes that should have been caught. That's a whole different story we'll get into in a minute. But first and foremost, I don't think Jalen Hurts was good enough to win today. And this is going to be the issue with Jalen Hurts, and whether or not he could be the franchise quarterback. Can he develop into a better passer? This, right now, where you're seeing Jalen Hurts, to me, isn't necessarily his ceiling. We don't know what he's going to do. But the question for Hurts and whether or not the Eagles keep him is going to highly depend on can Jalen Hurts develop into a passer. Right now, he's not even close. He's not even close to being the kind of passer we need. He's got to get much better. So, is Jalen Hurts a franchise quarterback, future quarterback? I have no idea. But right now, he ain't there. He ain't there. He runs the ball. He does a lot of things good, but he's got to become a better passer. Now, me saying that, I'm not saying I would bench him or I would do anything. You got to go with him. You got to play it out. You play it out the rest of the year, and you probably play him next year. That's probably what I'm going to do, and really evaluate him, and we'll see if he can develop. But right now, it's not where it needs to be, and I don't think that's a something that's like even controversial. I think everybody sees it. First of all, the first interception he threw, because he threw 3. The first one to Quez Watkins, right? Now, there was some call, and I didn't see the replay because they didn't show it, but the Eagles were complaining that Quez got held, and he got held and pulled, and then the Giant defensive back jumped in front of it. That was the first interception. I didn't kill him for that. I didn't hold against him because I wasn't sure. But the second interception, you drive the course of the field. Okay, and you're in a situation where you had 1st and goal, you had 1 timeout left, something like that, right? I think 1st and goal, they throw to Greg Ward Jr. Greg Ward Jr.'s got to catch the ball. He drops it. 2nd down, they run the ball. Now, this is what I wanted them to do. You had 1 timeout to burn, run the ball, but I was hoping they would have run it with Miles or running back, but they ran Jalen Hurts. Shut up, dog. And so what happens is Hurts runs it. He doesn't get in. You use your timeout. You have 1 play left. I think there was 8 seconds left on the clock. Jalen Hurts goes out there, snaps the ball, goes to his right, and throws an interception. Tries to force it and throws an interception, allowing the Eagles to come away with no points. There were 8 seconds left in the half. And that is, to me, unforgivable. That is unconscionable. That is whatever able that you want to put. You cannot do that. As soon as nobody's open, you throw it away, you kick the field goal, you go into halftime. It's 3-3. That was a really bad play by Jalen Hurts. It just was. Okay? That was just bad. It was bad. And then he gets picked off again. That's another bad pass. Hurts has to be better. He has to be better. And I think Jalen Hurts is the kind of guy that he'll tell you that he has to be better too. So he wasn't good. And then, as far as the running game went, the Eagles really didn't run the ball that great in the first half. They really didn't even stick with the run. They came out passing. I think, and this is my theory, that a lot of that had to do with the fact that Jason Kelce got hurt. When Jason Kelce got hurt, they seemed like they started to throw more and got away from the run, which was a big mistake. Miles Sanders was averaging like 7 or 8 yards a carry. Okay, then he gets hurt, and then he kind of leaves the game. That kind of hurt us. And then Driscoll goes out, and he gets hurt in the second half. And I think it kind of forced Kelce to come back in. When Kelce came in, they started running the ball again. In the second half, they started running the ball. And it seemed like they were being effective. But I didn't care all that much for some of the play calls, especially in the first half. I thought it was better in the second half, but not good enough. Okay? You can't have 4 turnovers. That's the thing. And then Miles, he has a good run. He starts limping, comes out of the game. And all of a sudden, you have Ball Scott and Gainwell in there. And that was pretty much it the rest of the way. And then late in the fourth quarter, when the Eagles could have gone down there and scored points, Ball Scott fumbles. I mean, that was a major fumble. It's an 8-yard gain in Giant territory. He fumbles the ball. That is unacceptable. The mistakes that the Eagles made today was so frustrating. And I was saying this, in my screen. You get a touchdown by Ball Scott. It's holding on Herbig. You get Giants have a 3rd and goal. They throw, you get a pass interference. Those things, it was like every bounce of the ball, everything that could go against us went against us. And it wasn't just like, the refs were giving them the game. No, it was by our own demise. It was our fault that we had the Herbig penalty was holding. That was pass interference. These are plays that happened. It was on the Eagles. It was on the Eagles. Way too many mistakes. I didn't like how they called it in the first half. And Jalen Hurts wasn't good. Even on the last drive, right? In the last drive, you're down 13-7. The Eagles still get the ball back because the Giants' offense wasn't all that great either. Okay? And they maybe were even a little too conservative on that last play. Maybe they should have thrown it, even though we wouldn't have burned a timeout. But we get the ball back. You have the Eagles go down the field. They hit Kenneth Gainwell a couple times out of the backfield, right? So it gets you in position in the midfield. Then you're driving. Then Jalen Hurts hits Jalen Reagor down the sideline. Reagor, it gets deflected. I thought it got picked off. I thought it got deflected up and picked off, but it didn't. But Reagor dropped it. He dropped it. Okay? Then to come back out on the 4th and 10 with the game on the line, Hurts throws, and it's a little behind Reagor, but Reagor goes up. He has 2 hands on it. And if you're a professional football player, you have to catch that ball. 1,000 out of 1,000 times, you have to catch that ball. And Reagor dropped it. 2 potential touchdown passes to Jalen Reagor, and he dropped it. Now, I can't call him Jalen Reagor. I can't call him. He's Jalen Reagaholor. He is Jalen Reagaholor now. Because I've seen this rodeo before, where a guy drops it, can't go anything. Because I've seen this rodeo before. I don't need to see it anymore. Okay, I say give Reagor 3 years, but man, this was too brutal. Those 2 drops took a year off my life. And yes, I know there are people out there. It wasn't Jalen Reagaholor's fault. I understand that. For the whole game, it wasn't all his fault. Those 2 passes he needs to catch, those were his fault. But if he catches one of those 2 passes, we're not All the mistakes that were made, all the struggling by Hurts, it's all for nothing. It's all forgotten. It's over. It's clean slate. You win the game. You pull this game out. But they didn't do it. And I really thought the Eagles were going to win. Because the Eagles-Giants usually come down in the fourth quarter and something weird happens. The weird thing that happened was that Jalen Reagor dropped 2 balls. Maybe that's weird. Maybe it's not weird. I don't know. But it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm allergic to losing. I'm itchy. It's brutal. It's brutal. And Devontae Smith was open on that last play. I got to point that out. And I know you could say somebody's open on every play, all that. But just if you base it upon a guy, he has what? What did he have? 2 catches, 22 yards, to catch 22 yards. Can't do that. You got to get Devontae Smith more involved. You got to get Dallas Goedert more involved. They weren't involved in this game. And, it's frustrating. You had an opportunity with Dallas losing where you could really have been, you'd have had 6 wins. Dallas would have had 7 wins. Could have made it interesting. Instead, we got to hope that the Eagles can make a wild card. They're pretty much going to have to win out. And I think there's going to be a lot of questions by people with Jalen Hurts. Like I said, I don't know if he's a franchise quarterback or not. This game doesn't decide one way or the other for me. What I need to see is Jalen Hurts play the rest of the year. And then need to see what he does next year. And if he doesn't develop a passing game by midway through next year, then I'm going to say, no, you got to move on. But until then, I got to give him a chance. That's just my personal opinion. But Jalen Hurts was not good today. No question about it. And the Eagles were not good today. And I thought that that Nick Sirianni waited too long to really start running the ball. I thought he ran the ball more effectively in the second half than in the first. And I really think that had to do with Kelsey. Just my opinion. So I don't know. It's a tough loss. Congratulations to the New York Giant fans once again. It's got me down. I will be back later tonight for Philly Shakedown postgame. Me and Joey Shakes, we're going to do a postgame. And we'll see. Make sure if you guys haven't, hit the like, subscribe, all those things. We'll be here, win, lose, or draw. And I guess it's time to start looking up New York Giant jerseys. What are you going to do? Or New York Giants gear. It's going to suck. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Oh my gosh, I gotta wear New York Giants gear. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? My most hated New York Giant player of all time is Phil McConkey. He used to drive me absolutely insane. Maybe I'll get his jersey. That way, if they even have him, that way, I can burn it when it's done. It'll be fun. Got to make it enjoyable. But I don't know what I'm going to wear or what I'm going to do. But I got to wear Giants gear when I stream the Eagles next time. That's horrible. Horrible. Denzel Washington.